Ricky and Tim, pregnant or present?
Well, I'm certainly not pregnant.
No, I can't get anyone pregnant anymore. And that's just the way of the operation.
That's what happened.
And is Joel going to turn his microphone on for this
Probably
podcast?
not.
Intro?
Joel, no, he's nursing. Joel, are you
Sorry.
pregnant?
I was, actually, no. I was trying to think of something funny and I couldn't.
Oh,
I was just messaging
We've
my
seen that
friend.
before.
That's what happens when you're pregnant.
Oh, can you imagine what a mole I'd be if I could get pregnant?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nightmare.
such a diva.
And the
Diva.
amount of bugaboo stuff you try and get for free and put up on your
Oh, you do so much SponCon. It would be so good. You'd be such an influencer,
Baby
Mum.
Bjorn stuff, walking
the
around
mum
like this.
influencer.
Going,
Oh, my back. Oh,
No, my back is a bit shot at the moment, actually.
no.
So you have a little cushion to sit on.
I do. These chairs in this studio are so bad.
You seem to have a lot of injuries. Didn't you just say that you sprained your ankle getting angry at Tim?
I sprained my ankle during Leonardo DiCaprio v Cameron Diaz argument because I jumped out of my chair.
Podcast. Yeah, I know you did.
Well, that was the whole show.
I know, it's crazy. Sometimes I go, why do we put a run sheet together?
Yeah.
We should do a no sheet show soon because,
There's
We
been
basically
quite a
are.
few no-shoot
oh,
shows.
yeah. Oh,
Been shoot shows.
No
it's
sheet.
been a bloody sheet show, all right.
This has been a shoot show.
Oh, this is a sheet show, this bloody place.
I've never needed an Epsom salt bath more, though, than after today.
You also need a SponCon with Epsom salt.
And you need to learn how to say it.
I can't. It's part of my Snickers, as the face of Snickers worldwide. I'm a one-brand man.
One brand man.
One-brand man.
Oh, yeah. You're like one-man band like Chris Martin was walking down King Street in Newtown during Skyfall of Stars.
He wasn't a one-man band.
I feel
he
like a
had the
one-man.
rest of them with
What are their names?
No, because I don't care about them because Coldplay is all just
I know,
about
let's not
Chris.
do that. Come on, mate, I'm just joking.
They're eco-warriors.
They are. They've got people on spin bikes at their show.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, God, I'd do that to make myself
Paying for the
distracted.
power. It would actually be quite fun.
Yeah,
Because
would
when
be.
you do a spin class and the music's up really loud and
love
they
it,
turn
yeah, a
off
bit
the
of
lights
Ariana.
and you're in the dark and it feels... Imagine actually being on a spin bike at a concert. I'd always be way
That'd be
too
fun.
drunk to do it, though.
Actually, you know what? Next time you perform,
You wanna
mate,
drink and
Joel
spin?
and I on the other side of the stage, and we'll
So fun.
When is your next gig? I was thinking about this the other night, thinking I really want to see Ricky live. And when's the next gig I can come to?
Hopefully. Well, you put them around when you release new music.
Oh,
I like to
okay.
anyway. I don't like to just do shows randomly all the time.
cycle, as they say.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll have something out by the end of the year, so I'll be able to do some shows. Otherwise, early next year.
But are you doing any corporate gigs that I could come along as
Yeah.
be your carry your bag for
Are
you?
you in town next week?
Yep.
I'm doing one next week.
Oh, what are we all
Oh
doing
no, not next week. The week after next I am.
Oh, damn.
Well, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
Lots happening.
I'll get a spin bike for you.
I'll ride my bike there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right, and I'll be all sweaty and I'll get changed at the venue.
Cool.
So I'll put my suit in your backpack.
Perfect. Do you want to borrow my jacket?
Lots happening on the podcast today. I mean, look, net worth, one of our favourite games, and then we'll talk about Cameron Diaz being the female equivalent of Leonardo DiCaprio. And now the weirdest thing you've eaten overseas.
Kate, Tim and Joel. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova Player.
Mic 1 on. Mic 2, that's you, Kate.
Right, here we go.
Mic 3, Joel Creasy.
Come down and spend some time with the guys.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Take them to the place I love. We'll count you in. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hanging out with friends.
Making some radio, man.
Okay, strap in. Oh, we're doing it. We are so doing it.
You bastards! I spent all day making this.
Welcome officially to Wednesday afternoon. Sorry that the show took a couple of seconds of dead air there because Joel and I were just working out how to say Daenerys.
We're mucking around.
We're just mucking around.
I was saying how much
Bickering like old ladies today.
But people think we are actually at each other's throat, but it gets us off. We love it.
It gets you off.
At each other's throat and gets us off. Wow.
Yeah, we love to
Don't
argue.
speak on my behalf, okay?
Oh, okay. Do you hate it then?
Yeah, I do.
You seem to really love it.
I do love it
Such
too.
a
The look on your face tells me otherwise.
I love it.
I
How
know,
are
we
you,
were-
Ricky Lee?
I'm good.
Oh, no, you go. Joel.
No. I'll have an almond. No, you go.
I'm having an almond during the show.
I'm
Filling your mouth with nuts. Come on, Joel.
You should do your big salad analogy again. Big salad.
I actually was talking about that when I went for a run this morning about your food, Joel.
Yeah.
About eating nuts instead of a salad. I told Rich that.
Oh, that's right. Your analogy, the big salad via a little bowl of nuts.
Yes, because I'm sure you're still hungry after those nuts.
I'm starving. I'm starving
Me
and
too.
thirsty.
We're shredding.
Are you really?
We're shredding.
Well,
We're
it's
on
the
the
last day
shred.
of winter today.
Is it?
I know.
Yeah.
Sayonara, August.
Oh my
I know.
goodness.
August can.
Exactly.
August was a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to suck it
August
in.
was a lot this year. Yeah.
August has
was.
exhausted me.
I hope it's a nice summer this year.
Exhaust us.
Hey.
No, that was
Yeah,
terrible.
last summer was a bit rough, wasn't
It
it?
was.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look forward.
Let's just do it.
Don't worry about as it was. Let's look about how it was.
Don't look back
It's
in
gonna
anger. Yeah.
Be. What? God.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Well, we did ask you for a bit of homework overnight, Ricky Lee. You don't
Yes.
have to say exactly what you said off air, but you listened to the Meghan Markle podcast on
I
the way
did.
home last night.
Well, no, I listened to it on the way in.
Oh, my apologies. I only half listened.
No, yeah, you should be listening. I listened to it on the way in here today, and I don't know, it took I think it was like 14 minutes until Serena Williams got to speak. And I was really interested in what Serena had to say, but it was more seemingly about Meghan than
No, let Serena speak.
I know.
Especially because isn't her Mariah Carey episode the one that's out now?
Yes,
Yeah, and
I'm
that's the
going
one
to
that's
listen
in-
to that one on the way home.
Well, I wonder who would be more themselves than.
Who's more of a diva? 'Cause I
Yes.
think that's the word. They're talking about words that are used to describe women, and diva is one of them. So I imagine that's why.
Do you like diva as a word? What
Only
does
if
it
it's
mean
used
to you?
in the right way. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's such a
Like
it
young
can-
divas.
No, terrible way to use it.
I'm still learning.
No, I think if you call someone a diva, you can call someone a diva because they're fierce and
Yeah.
amazing, and
Yeah.
and it's a respectful way of talking to them. But then you can kind of roll your eyes and call them such a diva, and it's in a bad way. That
Well, Joel and I always had this conversation about words used in his community and
Yeah.
when you can joke about them and obviously when you can't.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, totally. Yeah, because diva's one of those funny words where
It's funny.
I would use it as an insult, but I would also use it as like the highest of praise.
Yes, so it can go either way. So it just depends on the way you deliver it and to
Well, I would
whom
love-
you are delivering it.
Could never do this on radio, but to do a phoner on 13 24 10, one word that can have catastrophic meaning on one hand and brilliant on the other.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I'll put it in like context. Like I would call Ricky Lee a diva,
Yeah.
and then I'd call Tim Blackwell a diva.
Such a diva.
All right. What about, I know both of you have been overseas, or sometimes I like to say OS.
Out of town, as they say in America.
Out of town, that's fine. Weirdest thing you've eaten overseas, 13 24 10 is the number.
Oh, forget his name.
Gross. What's the weirdest thing, Hanson?
I love this song so
I know,
I
right?
used to go to sleep listening to Taylor singing this to me in my ear holes.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Thinking that he was going to marry me one day.
I used to listen to that album on my Discman, I Will Come to You.
I will come to you. I think it was the last song on the album.
Well, you think that, and then there's the secret track, Man from Milwaukee.
That's my favourite song. Oh
How
my
does the
gosh, we
secret
have to
track
play
work?
that.
Well, this was in the days of CDs, so
When
the
you just
album
used to leave it running.
would stop, and then all of a sudden you're in the
Oh.
kitchen just doing
Oh
something.
my gosh, Man from Milwaukee, I forgot that song.
Can you grab that for me, Dan? The,
Oh,
like
that's
the
a good
whole
song.
song.
And I used to love the
here it is,
acoustic
here it is.
version of Oh my goodness.
Never heard this.
Because it's a secret track.
Oh no, I'm not in on it.
Because also you have zero patience, so you might not have ever made
Did
it to
you
the
like
end of an album
Hanson?
before.
No, they were a little bit before my time.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you that much younger than us?
not really, but they weren't like
No.
they were.
I interviewed Taylor a couple of weeks ago, and we're exactly the same age.
Do you know his birthday is the 14th of March? I know that. It's the one thing I remember from when I was a child.
Oh yeah, I know he was massive.
I loved him so much. I was such a Taylor. I was a Taylor fan. I thought that one day if I went to the concert, maybe he would see me in the crowd and just be like, "Oh my God, she's amazing. I just need to marry her."
Well, fair enough. If he did see you, I think that would happen because he's only human.
Well,
But I thought that about Michael Jackson too. So
you should come to the next gig because last time we were at the Enmore, we
Yeah.
ended up staying there till they kicked us out.
Is that when they
Me
did
and
the
Taylor.
symphony?
You know, that was then at the Opera House. We did that as well. We hung out at the Opera House too.
Yeah, you.
And then
Oh, is it? I like this song. I didn't realise this was Hanson.
yeah.
I only know Mbop.
Somebody we can turn to.
Whoa, whoa.
Someone who loves Na 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 na. I never thought you were into Hanson.
Are you serious? I see them every time they're here.
He's on record
as much
as
as
a-
me.
I am
Big
on
Hanson
record, and they are massive. They're so good live.
We need to go to a concert then.
Is it November? November what? 6?
November 6th, my birthday's November 10. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll get to meet Taylor Hanson.
You
Oh, you can easily.
happen.
Oh,
He's good
easily.
friends.
100%.
Oh my god, you have to hook me up.
Oh my God, I didn't realise it would take 10 minutes to write November 6th. You should try it
Do
at
you
home.
have eyes?
Try it
You
at
can
home,
see
guys.
them doing this.
guys-
You can...
I'm like,
They
what
were
am I, on the baseball pitch?
They were jamming out, or whatever you call it.
November
You've never
9,
looked more
November
bored,
6th,
John,
Perth.
when Hanson was playing and we were
realised I
rocking
actually
out.
didn't know that song.
6, 7, 9 November, 6 in Perth, 9 and oh my God, 14 Brisbane. This is the most confusing chat screen I've ever seen.
Everyone's
No,
trying to
it's
get
in
involved.
different cities. 9th is the Enmore. I'm going. It's the night before my birthday. I'm
Yeah, but
going.
what is 6
and you're
but
introducing
what-
me to Taylor Hanson
what
because that
is
will be the
6
best birthday present ever.
6, 7, 9 mean.
Well, the 6 is in Perth.
6 and 9
right.
means the dates, mate. 6th and 7th and 9th of November.
Why was 6 so scared?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great joke. I mean, timeless.
Come on, kids.
Numbers are going to be around forever.
I love numbers and jokes.
Me too. I love numbers. They
Our
don't
favourite-
stress me out at all.
Our favourite kids joke in the house at the moment is, what did sushi A say to sushi B? Wasabi!
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of fun.
Wasabi.
Oh, okay.
What about
You
that
guys come in
great
here and do a joke.
song? Was Lee?
I tried doing that last week and you all laughed at me, not
Oh, yeah.
the
No, not
joke.
with you. True.
Was that Lee guy from, he sang that song, Wasabi?
Yeah.
Lee Harding?
Was
Yeah,
he
Lee
on your season of Idol?
No, he wasn't on my... I think he was on the first season.
Was he?
No, he wasn't on the first season.
No?
I've got that soundtrack. I know.
Yeah.
I can tell you. Guy Sebastian, Shannon Noel, Cosima DeVito, Paulini, Rob
Yep.
Mills. Oh, now I'm stuck.
Was
Not
Millsy in the first season?
Yes, he was.
Millsy was the first season. And we used to have like board games. The merch.
God,
was
you guys
insane.
must
The
have
merch-
made a ton of money off your merch.
We didn't make any of it.
Stay there, Anita. We're going to get back to this next. The weirdest thing you've eaten overseas. We got sidetracked with Hanson. That's what happens.
Fair enough.
13, 24, 10. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten overseas? You're right.
Yeah, right.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
There's some more Snickers.
Yeah.
What flavour are you having?
Well, we were just talking about them. We haven't
We're
tried
sharing.
the white chocolate
Well, give me
one.
the feedback because obviously I'm Snickers.
sharing
Face
a
of
white.
Snickers worldwide. So
This white chocolate, because I love white chocolate so much. It's my favourite. It's my go-to. I love it.
Are you happy with what we've come up with there?
I am. I'm very
reckon
excited, but I'm on the
Snickers-
shred, so I can't eat. I just took a little bite. That's it.
No, but
me
you know,
exercise
it's
control.
a nice little treat. It's a nice
It is a
little
lovely
treat.
treat.
Do you reckon Snickers will let me use the private jet as the ambassador, like the Snickers private jet?
Yeah, do you reckon it's got Snickers written down the side?
Surely, right? With the big
100%.
tail with the
No.
big chocolate on the tail.
They'll be sniggering at you.
And they only serve Snickers on board?
I'd be fine with that. I'd be so fine with
of course.
it. And maybe I could then go on stage. You know how like sporting teams have like their sponsors? I'll just go on stage with a picture of Snickers on my shirt.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And
Snickers.
Smallsy's changed to 5 sauce today. He just came in to take some Snickers off the Snickers stand.
He
And
said,
didn't get in trouble like I did yesterday.
yeah, because he didn't make them all fall on the ground. It wasn't an avalanche of Snickers.
Oh, why don't you marry Smallsy?
Well, you're a bit more aggressive.
already
Smalls
married.
is a bit more. I don't want to use the word elegant because that's.
He's not
No, he was a bit
elegant.
more careful.
No, he's a
he
bit
didn't
more,
come in like a wrecking ball like, oh, I could have one of those Snickers.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Lizzo here.
Big Aussie bloke, I want to eat a Snickers in my gob.
When we talk about this lady that puts things in her mouth that is a little bit weird, 13, 24, 10, the weirdest thing you've eaten overseas.
So she's an Australian tourist named Aloyna, which I think is a funny name. Aloyna Taylor.
Oh, you're a total Aloyna.
Aloyna.
No, that doesn't work.
She was canyoning in the Philippines when her friend Mark offered her some street delicacies to snack on. She ate what he handed her. It was
Yeah.
a salty meat snack,
I'm on board.
but she was left mortified when he explained to her what it was.
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
Those are intestines.
What?
Are you serious?
What do you think?
Hot dog, that's it?
What is it?
No, that's hot dog.
Intestines?
Interesting.
Things.
Those are intestines.
Is that what you'd call offal? Like,
Yeah.
Is offal like the umbrella word for all?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's pretty common. Plenty of places serve intestines.
Have you eaten it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I think.
You've eaten offal.
And I ate. Oh, sorry, peanut in my throat.
Oh, God.
I had a scorpion in China,
Oh my goodness.
just outside of Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Really?
How
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it? How?
Delicious. So it's
How's it
live.
prepared? Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll let you know. It was live.
I'm actually interested in something you have to say for once.
It was live on a stick, right? And there's just this big vat of hot oil, probably in a wok or something.
Wait, it was live?
A vat.
Well, wait.
I am, but I'm just...
And then, God,
Can I
whoa.
ask a single question around here without getting my head chopped off?
And then I go, oh, that one. And then they just dunk it in the oil for 30 seconds, and it goes, and it was so crispy. It was like eating a Dorito.
So it didn't taste like anything?
Like eating a Dorito. So it probably tasted like a Dorito.
Oh, well, the Dorito's got all the cheesy flavour on it.
It
but
was salty.
crunchy?
It was crunchy and salty and like a beautiful big scorpiony chip.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
have
wouldn't
it.
want to see it live first, though.
No.
But you can't cook them all and then leave them sitting outside for 5.5 hours on your shift. They like it fresh.
Mate, restaurants cook things fresh as well.
Yeah.
I get fried food from restaurants all the time. Look at me.
I know you do. All right.
Oh, now I want a scorpion. Gemma, can I have a scorpion? This is my
Scorpion
5
in here.
o'clock snack.
I feel like
Pop it on your
Angelina
rider.
Jolie. Because she
you are.
eats all that stuff. I think
yeah.
ants and things like that will take off. Like people cooking all that stuff will take right off. 'Cause
Ants and bugs and...
big source of protein, apparently.
You got to eat a lot of them, though.
Yeah, yummy.
Are they?
Maybe when you go to the movies, a big bucket of ants.
Ugh.
Oh.
In your big gold glass. You know, the cockroach slider.
Well, you won't be
I'll
able
have
to
the
see them because it's so dark. It'll just be...
And a cockroach slider.
Yuck.
And a cockroach choc top. Cock top.
What's your go-to... Oh, what's your go-to choc top flavour? I'm boysenberry every day of the week.
I like mint choc chip.
Yum.
Yeah.
I might do that if that was on the table, or a coffee.
Or a coffee.
What, a coffee flavoured choc top?
What do they have? I don't know.
Oh, I'll keep you up all night.
I'm guessing.
We all know your thoughts on desserts, coffee and your desserts.
Tiramisu, get in the bin. And I know I'm going to have
But you're
offended
an
so many
idiot.
people by saying
All of
that.
Italy for a start. Like they know nothing about food. Tiramisu is the
Better
most
desserts.
beautiful.
They're superior desserts.
Have you had a good one, though?
No, you haven't had a good one. Go to that pizza place that I love in my area.
Not a Sara Lee
The
one, like an
best
actual one at a nice
tiramisu.
restaurant.
Well, if you took me there... If you took me there once, I've tried it.
Or get off your ass and leave Melbourne for once.
No, we've got it all here, mate.
Oh,
I'd
you
go
do.
up to
Go-
Lygon
right,
Street if I want
Sarah,
Italian.
Go to Mario's. It's like, give me a tiramisu, Mario.
Oh, I've never had the tiramisu from Mario's. I'll have to
Of
check
course
it
you
out
haven't.
next time.
Too busy
Okay.
chatting.
Oh, you know,
All
I'm
your
always there with the
comedian
girls.
friends.
I've not go there with comedians.
Yeah, you do.
I've never been there with a comedian. I would never. I don't have
Chatting
any
about
comedian
joke
friends.
craft and,
Oh, shut up. The only... I don't... What?
and callbacks. Oh. Sorry, Mario. We're still not ready to water yet. We're talking about callbacks.
The last person I went to Mario's with was Chrissy Swan.
Yeah, see, there you go. Funny stuff. Anita.
God.
Anita.
Hello.
Sorry it's taken us so long to get you to do this, but this is great. Okay, here we go. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten overseas?
I trump you. I deep fried tarantula
Whereabouts?
over in an Indian reserve in Texas.
An Indian reserve in Texas. Oh, yeah, right.
Are they
Yes.
quite...
It was an eat off. It was an eat off the land.
Oh,
So
yeah.
basically, you had to, and they were actually quite nice. They were huge and they were meaty.
I
I was going to say they meaty.
I went to an Indian reserve in the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and it was all very vegetarian, all the food they served. So I didn't...
Yep,
that's,
we had all that, and we had we made all our own like breads in fire pits. It was really cool.
That's
how
really
nice.
cool.
You guys
really
gotta, you know, go overseas and just maybe...
Well, I
Branch out a bit.
I had haggis in Scotland, which was disgusting.
Oh, was it?
It was disgusting.
Ricky
And I had
know
lamb's
about it.
fry.
Oh, lamb's fry I had in London. That's not... Oh, lamb's fry and bacon,
I
yeah.
got mistaken because my mum always makes fry up, which is just kind of leftovers.
I get it.
That's
Oh,
what I
bubble
thought
and
it
sweet.
was.
It's cute, it's fun.
That's what I thought it was, but it was brains and balls and
Yeah, brains and balls.
Whatever else.
Normally
That's
you're
what I
all
look
over
for in
all
a man.
Hey. So you come up with that at Mario's, did you? Great.
I don't have any comedian friends. I don't...
you really don't. You don't have
Reese Nicholson.
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah, okay.
He's away all
Now,
the time.
and all your comedian friends now like, oh,
Well, I don't. They know I don't hang out with them on the regular.
I thought generally comedians only liked other comedians.
No, God, no.
we'll go to Mario's, you'll see differently.
That's where Limo goes with his comedian friends.
Yeah, well, that's who I'm thinking of. Sorry, I always get
And
you and
like
Limo confused.
Mick Malloy and that crew all go
I actually
there.
get you, Limo, and Mick Malloy confused all the time. Craig, what is the weirdest thing you've eaten overseas?
Freshly skinned frog.
Oh, and
How
why?
It was deep fried. And
Yep.
the weird thing was it was in Thailand, and they had next to it, they had the live ones that were skinned. So it was a little bit off-putting, but very
Oh,
tasty.
no, that's awful.
Oh, that's awful. Okay. Thanks, Craig. Let's go for a tom yum soup normally.
Oh, I'll just have a glass of water, thanks.
Oh, well, not tap water. Not over there.
no. Oh, God.
God.
Oh, I'll just have nothing.
Actually, I'm going to stay home.
Stick with the nuts, Joel.
One wheel. One spin. Spin the wheel. Oh my God. It's time for
All right. Now, before we spin the Wednesday wheel, very quickly, back to weird things you've eaten overseas.
Yeah.
Firstly, does Dua Lipa say international in this song, Don't Start Now? International,
Oh, can you do it again without
Yeah, I know. I
Without you
want to let you know where it goes.
No, don't come out.
Oh, I didn't listen. I
It's
forgot
like
to listen.
Don't stop now.
The songs don't start now, but don't go whoop, whoop, international.
No. Don't come out.
I don't think so.
What'd you say?
No, I think it'd be like a sampled version of Don't Start Now, but they've like...
Oh, I love it. And very quickly to add to the list, my mate Rob's just texted me, I ate barbecued goat's nipples in Vietnam. Very tasty with chili sauce.
I just spat at you. I'm so
Barbecue goat nipples.
Yeah.
So, oh, God.
Were they hard or were they soft?
Well, I'm not asking that.
I want to know. Ask him.
Got so many questions.
Goat's nipple. Were
yeah,
they
yum.
sprinkled on the top of something?
No, I'm not asking questions. Spin
Do
the
they
wheel,
come in a packet?
Ricky.
What are you in the mood for, Ricky?
Something I've never played before, I would like.
Okay, oh, this is
Oh,
good.
well, have you played Network?
Oh, go, Joel.
You're going to have to school me through this game.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I've got one ready.
He's got his paper.
All right, let me just go to the net worth thing because I have a little manila folder under here with all the games on it. So if we spin it up, I've got a little practice go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, we've been talking about sitcoms and Madam Secretary, for instance.
We have our finger on the pulse.
Have you got a net worth little thing I can play down? Because I'm going to give you, basically what it is I give you a celebrity name and you have to give us their net worth.
Oh, my God, we're doing
And
Taylor
it's the closest. Yeah, it's Taylor Leone.
Great!
It's Taylor Leone.
Taylor Leone. She's done a lot of big films and series.
But she's not. Would you call her A-list? I don't think I
No.
would.
No.
And that's so offensive
And
because I
what
love
was the
her.
last big thing she
Madam
did?
Secretary.
That was the last
That
thing?
just finished, I think.
6 seasons, 120 eps.
I know. I'm in season 5. Do you want me to give you a spoiler alert?
I want you to give me her net worth so we can
Oh,
move
sorry.
on.
Okay. Oh, shut up.
Hang on. So Madam Secretary finished when? Just then? Like recently?
Yeah, just now, like a couple of minutes ago.
And it was a big show?
Nah.
I watch
Just her
it.
net worth, please.
No, because I'm trying to figure it out.
I know.
Okay, I'm texting you. I've got done, lodged, at my answer lodged. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. She becomes the president.
Okay, Ricky said 20 million.
You're not even listening.
Yeah, she becomes president. Joel said 25 million. Taylor Leone worth 50 million.
Oh, well,
Wow.
blow me down.
Isn't that crazy?
That's not the same.
We'll play.
I mean, look at us.
net
We're like, she's
worth.
so not A-list.
Well, she's not A-list. Like, A-list
but-
celebrities in America are billionaires.
I know, but that's still good.
I mean, you know, it's a pretty big market over there.
Oh, it's in Hollywood.
We'll play net worth. After
Oh my
5,
God.
here's the queen now. God, she's going to put us in our place and set us straight.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Now, I mean, dining and dashing, or as they say in Australia, doing a runner, is as rude as it gets, especially after the years that the hospitality business has had. So let's hopefully talk about dines and dashes and runners from the past.
Yeah.
Because if you did it in the last 2 or 3 years, well, then you suck.
You're obviously an a-hole.
That's right.
Unless you have good reason, like
What
like the
kind
waiter.
of reason?
Like, well, what if the waiter came over to you and said, "Here's your bill, and also, I want to murder your family." You know.
Okay.
Look, speechless.
But the bill's in front of them, though.
No, I remember being in a restaurant one time and they took so long to bring the bill, we just got up and started to walk out because we asked for it multiple times, like 10, 15 times, asked for it, and they didn't give it to us. So we went to walk out and then they were like, oh, here's your bill.
Yeah, that's the rule. If you ask 10 times, you're allowed to get your meal for free.
We were waiting for like an hour for the bill.
No, that is ridiculous.
I got somewhere to be.
We were talking about this when I was 21-ish in Covent Garden in the UK.
Because you're fancy.
Well, not really. This was on the cheap. And we couldn't get the bill, couldn't get their attention. So my mate just decided to go to the toilet. And then I decided to go to the toilet.
Yep.
And then my other mate decided to go to the toilet. And then we just went... Boop.
Oh, I see.
We didn't really go to the toilet, is what I'm saying.
Get it.
Oh, I get it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Secret safe with me, Blackers. I don't think I've dined and dashed intentionally. I maybe
You
forgotten. But I'd feel horrible. Well, we know when you've had a few drinks.
Never at a restaurant. I'm there for the food, mate, and the chat.
Oh, okay. A waiter from the US of A named Jessica.
Yeah.
Good name. She was left furious when a group of girls dined and dashed from her restaurant.
Yes, Jessica.
Yes, Jessica. That's right. The group left a pair of reading glasses at the table as they left. So Jessica, decided to get revenge. Have a listen.
To the girls that ran out and didn't pay their tab, you left your glasses, bitch.
I mean, this is simultaneously so aggressive. So Jessica then threw the eyeglasses on the floor and stomped on them, which is also, I think, not an eye for an eye. But I think that's a bit too much.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're going to come back. Her restaurant has a policy that if a group leaves without paying their bill, it's up to here we go. It's up to the server to cover it, and they also don't get a tip. Okay, I understand.
Server covers the bill.
That's terrible.
Well, service in America is so
I know,
bad.
but you shouldn't have to call. You shouldn't be caught. You shouldn't have to be paid the bill as well.
No, that's
Out of your own
ridiculous.
pocket.
No, that should just be absorbed by the restaurant. I know it's,
Yeah.
they'll be making enough money. They're getting paid minimum wage and living off tips.
Yeah, that's right. God. Oh, imagine being in America, being a waiter.
America. Oh, yeah, you got to
America.
tip. And also, Australians, when they're in America, have a reputation as being terrible tippers. So then I try and balance it up by being really generous and.
But in Australia, you
hard
give
being
a tip when it's really good service. It's kind of the way that we do it, right? Whereas you have to give a tip over there. It's just
that's how they pay.
I don't like it that when the person stands over you now with the wireless F.
I know. Do you want to give a tip?
And you hit no or yes in front of their
feel like
face. Like, this is surely something I have to do in private.
And sometimes they don't give you the option to leave a tip, and then you feel a bit rude.
Yes.
Oh, look, it's so hard. Life is hard. Stay home.
Oh, no, I'm not meaning it like that.
Life is hard. Stay home.
I'd love to stay home in my Edison salt bar.
Here's the chat. Dine and dash.
Dine and dash through the dine and dash.
Okay, all right. This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Yes.
On Nova.
Tools are down. Are we calling it? I don't know.
I would call it today. I've got a quiet week.
Yeah, you have had a quiet week and you're very chatty about it.
Well, someone's got to,
No, I know. It's been great. Now, we're just deep diving into Cameron Diaz and Leonardo DiCaprio movies. We will have a box office figure for you soon. We have noticed one really big, stark difference in the films.
No,
Cameron
don't say
Diaz
we. Don't say we.
Is in films with lots of stars, so it's hard to argue that she's
in
the
more
reason.
of an ensemble cast.
She's the reason that people are going through the box office. Oh, okay, I have it here.
She is the reason people are going.
The results are in.
We'll do it next.
I'm not saying she's my favourite actor of all time.
Yes, you are. 13, 24, 10. Leo or Cam.
I'm getting I'm going to punch
who
your
is the
face
female
in.
version of Leo?
Yeah,
Right?
and whose side are you on here?
Well, I'm obviously on Leo.
Of course you are, mate.
Ricky!
Of course you are. Stick with me, buddy. You'll be fine.
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
Okay. We're talking movies. I mean, it does get us a little bit riled up in here when we talk movies.
I know. I did say I wasn't going to talk to you during that whole song, and then I think I proceeded to talk most of the song.
You definitely did. You turned your back, you put your legs up on the wall behind you and said, I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you for about, and then what turned out to be about 8 seconds. It is a record.
Well, first of all, you wanted to demonstrate how you were going to turn around when you came out of the song.
Yeah, I do that.
Well, I'm going to pounce.
Okay, give us a look.
like that. I'm going to spin around and go.
Now, we are talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, who has now broken up with his now 25-year-old girlfriend. And we're just... look, Ricky and I love Leo. We love Leo.
Big Leo
And
fans.
I like Leo too.
Like, Once Upon a Time in
don't
Hollywood,
love
The
him the
Revenant,
same.
The Departed, Inception, The Aviator, Titanic, obviously, Shutter Island, The Great Gatsby. I mean, that's about
Romeo and Juliet.
I love
my
Romeo and
God.
Juliet.
What about the Basketball Diaries with
Basketball
Mark
Diaries.
Wahlberg?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
What I would say is I like Leonardo DiCaprio just as much as I like Cameron Diaz, but I'm not in agreement with you when you say that Leo would make way more money and command more box office sales than Cameron. I think they're very similar.
He's one of the biggest actors of all
So
time.
is Cameron Diaz.
Right, how's this?
But just because she doesn't do dramas.
Now, this is interesting. I've got some stats here, and I'll get you the box office numbers in a sec. We're doing net worth soon too. This ties in beautifully. Now, they're strangely kind of similar, right? Except for obviously their body of work.
I would say because of Shrek, maybe, because those were such massive movies.
Well, Cameron Diaz is 50 and Leo's 47. Now, look, they have both, as an actor, been in, Cameron, 25 films as a lead, whereas Leo, because he doesn't say yes to just any old rubbish, he's been in 23.
Oh, well, she's older.
Now-
She's 3 years older.
And she's also in movies with, Jim Carrey, Julia Roberts, Tom Cruise.
Sorry, and Leonardo DiCaprio's in films with, Meryl Streep and Kate Winslet and Claire Danes, but you don't bring that up.
Claire Danes and the other one that you mentioned, Kate Winslet, wouldn't be the same person, the same echelon as Leo. They wouldn't.
Kate Winslet is...
awards to her name.
Well, speaking of awards,
my
I
God.
actually typed in how many Oscar nominations.
I need a stress ball.
Joel looks like he's about to set himself on fire.
Oscar nominations and wins, obviously. Lots of nominations for Leo. Couldn't find any Oscar noms for Cameron. Lots of MTV Movie Award
Well, no,
noms.
that's fine. I
rom-coms
wasn't
don't...
saying
She's
not
more of a rom-com girl.
Oh,
right?
is she? Why would you say that?
Well, and they don't get nominated.
No, I know.
You can't say that.
I'm selling the drama.
Gay men will defend fabulous female actors till we die. Same as pop stars. Like, I would defend Ricky Lee. Like, I would give my life for like Raining Diamonds,
Thanks,
for example.
Boo. Thanks, Boo. You've been a very vocal supporter. I like it. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what
You're a top
we
fan on
should do
Facebook.
here,
I would be a top fan.
looking at worldwide box office as leading actors. So let's not actually look at their supporting ones. Or should we do the total?
Do total,
Up to
please.
you.
Total, please.
So a lot of this belongs to, say, Jim Carrey and the other crew.
No, bring up his...
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio. You ready? Ready for this?
Yeah.
Where is it? Here we go.
You got me.
$7.2 billion as of 2021.
But it would be nice, you're in charge of all the recaps around here, but it would be nice if we could flash back to when you said, and she wouldn't have anywhere near that. She would not make anywhere near that.
Well,
anyway,
you can
go.
You
did a very good job of it.
You do an impersonation to me. Go. I'll do the recap.
Oh, she wouldn't make anywhere near that. Are you serious? Are you serious? And then you put your hands behind your head like this. Are you serious? No, Cameron Diaz, Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't even look close to
Recap over.
And then he'll come back and go, you know what?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Page.
Cameron Diaz, $7.4 billion.
You've just made that up.
No, I haven't. She's $2 billion more than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God, $2 billion more. I thought he made $72 billion.
No, $7.2 billion for Leo, $7.4 billion for Cameron Diaz.
Oh my God, I am the winner.
No, but wait. But this is what I'm saying. As lead,
But what
worldwide
defines
box
lead?
office. Well, the star of the show, mate.
But you're defining lead. You're defining lead.
No, I'm not. The freaking movie bureau.
Well, because no, some of them she would be a supporting actress. As
lots of them,
Leo
actually.
would be a supporting actor.
Yeah, not
in
many.
some
Not
of-
many.
Gilbert Grape, no.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's old. Leading for Leo, $6.8 billion, and leading for Cambo. Hey Cam. Can you get me a cameo from one of the Madden brothers?
They would be on cameo.
$5.5 billion. Sorry.
But you divvied that up?
No, yeah. I've been divvying up.
Well,
worldwide box office scores. So we kind of both have won that.
So what do you do in this situation? Because one of you
We fight
needs
to the death.
you definitely, it seems, you need to be right. Someone needs to be
But
right.
I'm not, I like Leo and Cameron. I was just saying that I think Cameron is of equal value.
I think you guys should
Well, no, you're actually right. You've
fight it out a bit more. Have a
surprised me, and you're right.
pillow fight or something.
That's surprisingly equal. I mean, not to the Academy. Obviously.
Here's some more Snickers.
Kate, Tim and Joel, driving you home.
Oh, yeah, we are. Come on. Get involved in Wednesday afternoon. Bit jazzy from Parcels, a bit of a remix.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is the band I was showing you on YouTube the other day. Parcels, I believe they live in Berlin. They're Australian, though.
I'd love to go back
They're
to Berlin.
cool as. October 29 and 30 in Brisbane. 3 and 4 of November in Melbourne and Sydney. October 26th.
Jazzy.
It's good. It'll be fun. Go see them if you're on the East Coast. I know Melbourne. Some people in Melbourne don't like being called part of the East Coast, but it's true.
I think we all say it, though.
I know we do. Are you ready for net worth, Ricky Lee?
I sure am. I've never played this game, but I've played along at home.
Oh, did we drop my House of Dragon story because we were arguing about Leonardo DiCaprio and Cameron Diaz?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, my
But
God.
just mention it if you want, because she is my new favourite person at the moment.
Well, so I'm up to date on House of Dragon. I'm really enjoying it. Millie Alcock, she's playing Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen. I should know how to pronounce it, as I watched it last night. Anyway, she's playing the lead, and she revealed that when she got the role, she's 22 years old. She celebrated by popping a nice glass of wine.
Yeah.
I was at a friend's house and we were making dinner, and I couldn't tell anyone. I took a phone call, sat outside, and my agent was like, "Can you sit down?" And I was like, "Ooh, yeah." I freaked out and then just kind of came inside and asked if he had a bottle of wine. He did, so I just got drunk.
Is she Australian?
She sounds Australian.
She is, yes.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, she's one of our own.
Can we get her in for a quick draw? Oh, you've tried.
Oh
have
my
you?
goodness, how exciting.
Is she in the? Do we know if she's in the country? No, she'd be overseas,
Oh, well,
hobnobbing,
yeah, maybe.
flying a dragon around.
Because it's a worldwide premiere.
Yep.
Oh,
good spot.
she's a bit busy, it says here. Okay. Thank you.
Just a bit.
I love our
Fair
team.
enough.
They always know what's going on with people. She's a bit busy. What, the lead, the
Little bit
biggest
busy.
show in the whole bloody world is a bit busy? What do you mean a bit busy?
Kate, Tim and Joel.
We're just talking about the amount of people coming out to Australia. It is like
incredible.
the floodgates
So
are
many.
opening, and but all of these tickets are very expensive.
I know. If you're,
If you're a music buff, you're a music fan, live music. Who isn't? I mean, Billie Eilish
I
is
just
around the
remember
corner.
the last one I went to was Taylor Swift at the stadium, and it was
Is it the
pissing
last
down raining.
concert you
That was
went
the
to?
last concert I went
the
to.
Reputation tour.
Yes.
God, that was
it
a
was
good show.
amazing.
That was years ago.
I know. Well, we've been locked up at home for a couple of years, haven't we? Well, you haven't. You go out to gigs all the time.
Yeah. But wow. Well, not
Yeah,
big.
it's been
I
a
haven't
long
been, I haven't
time.
been to a big stadium show in a long time, or have I? I know it's a gang of you. It's a kudos. That was good.
Oh, did they pack kudos?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was massive.
And I haven't been. I haven't been in years.
No. Well, you don't really like to jam out.
But I'm
unless you're
like
in here.
writing a list of shows now. The rest
Yeah.
of the year is busy.
And Louis
Bruno
C.K.,
Mars,
the
Louis
comedian.
C.K., Hanson, Dua Lipa, Harry Styles.
Yeah. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, Guy Sebastian just announced some tour,
Oh, I'd
new
love to
tour
see
dates.
Guy.
I'd love to go see Guy. too.
Love Guy. Let's do this, though, in the meantime.
Money.
Celebrity net worth.
More money than everybody.
Yeah, closest without going over. I mean, I reckon we go closest to the pin because we're talking big numbers here. Big numbers. Massive numbers. So I'm changing the rules.
Huge.
This is the sitcom edition. We're doing actors and actresses who have starred in sitcoms because of why, Joel Creasy?
I don't. Oh, I know. Because I have gone on a deep dive into Madam Secretary for some reason, which is not remotely topical and finished like a couple of years ago.
Where are you watching it?
Oh my God, this is really embarrassing. I bought it on Apple TV. I don't think it's even streaming. Then I finish a season. I go, oh my God, and it's also quite a boring show. But then I buy the next season.
It's actually on Paramount Plus.
Are you kidding? I've just paid for season 6. And it's not cheap. It's like $40. Are you serious?
$40 for Madam Secretary. No wonder Taylor Leone's worth $50 million.
You played in HD.
I reckon I
never
spent
do that.
about
I've always played
$150
in
on Madam
SD.
Secretary.
I always buy an SD
God.
because I'm probably going to watch it on the plane.
Totally.
If you buy stuff in HD, you're a moron.
Someone accidentally bought the Elvis movie in HD at my house the other day, and I was like, how dare you?
I would watch that in HD. Yeah, that's what Baz would have wanted. I haven't seen that yet. I still haven't seen that movie yet.
Come to my house and watch it on my TV.
Okay, I will. My house, my TV. God, we get it. You own a house. Are we getting there in your car? My car?
Oh, she's got a very nice car. I'd happily get into that again.
I know he's white though. So.
And there's a whole door full of MTV cans in it too, just because I'm a classy kind of girl.
Okay, let's do this, guys. Our first sitcom star is Kelsey Grammer.
What I know about Kelsey Grammer is through Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because his former wife Camille Grammer was on the show for many seasons.
Yes, he had a lot of money, but she took some.
Yes,
I know she took some.
Lots of wives had. I will mention this. He's got 7 children with 4 different women.
Oh, he's had a lot of payouts then.
Yeah.
So, and what is the question we're asking? How much is he worth?
Yeah, net worth.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah, it's the name of the game. This is for AirPods. I should mention while we're looking at that, Joel, you're playing for Tom today. G'day, Tomo.
Oh, hello, Tom.
Let's go, Joel. You got this, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And Tom and Tamara. Ricky is yours.
Okay.
So Taya Leone was worth 50 million.
Yeah.
That doesn't help at all. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
I'm texting you now.
I've just handed him
almost
a mountain of sheets.
And it's not lodged.
Obviously not giving Ricky any bits of paper today.
You can just text him like I do.
That's shit 3.
But I've written so many important things on these sheets.
I'll give it back to you. Oh, is that a song idea? Ooh. Okay, text it to me. You're in, Ricky. Come on.
I text Jack. Whoops, sorry. I text the wrong person. Oh, he's going to be so confused.
He's going to think you've just texted how much money you've just made.
Oh, and how much he can spend, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, you're both in.
Straight into that Balenciaga shop.
Joel, you've said 400 million for Kelsey Grammer. Ricky, you said 100 million for Kelsey Grammer.
Well, because I don't really... I'm trying to count the divorces in there.
You're right.
And how many payoffs.
Really?
Really?
80.
Oh, Taya Leone's not far off.
Okay, enough about bringing everything back to Taya.
Can I have my sheet back?
Yeah,
I need
sure.
to write my next answer.
Jerry Seinfeld, next one. Jerry Seinfeld. Aha!
Jerry, my man!
I love him. Have you seen him live?
I've never seen him live, but I've watched everything he does.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed
I went and
with
saw him at the ICC in Sydney.
When he was here, I missed every single day.
I loved it so much.
Okay, lodging my answer.
That's the end of
I
that
just
story.
spelled his name really
Lodging
wrong.
my answer.
Jerry, Jerry. Oh, you're in? Really?
I'm doubling down on the 400.
Okay, you are.
Yep. I just copy and pasted my last message.
Well, I don't think you realise what Jerry Seinfeld's done, clearly.
We were talking about dinners before, Dan and Dash, and there's a story that Jerry Seinfeld, whenever he goes out for dinner, before he goes, he gives his card so no one even has to think about the bill, and everyone just eats and leaves. There's no conversation because he doesn't want to talk to them about it.
No,
and they just leave.
That's really nice.
I like that. It's nice.
He's also I don't think he's a bit of a non-drinker, so his dinners will be relatively cheap. Here we go. You're in. You've gone 400 million again, Joel.
Yeah. Well, if Kelsey Grammer's worth 80 million,
who bought Looney
You
Tunes?
cannot.
Oh, you don't get it. You don't. They're not
Jerry
the same person.
and Kelsey Grammer.
700 million. You've said Ricky. Well, you're both wrong, but Ricky's closest. $1.37 billion net worth. So Ricky, you're the winner, and also Tamara. That means you get the AirPods. Congratulations. Can we give you one more?
Yeah,
Yes.
please, because I've only just started texting the right person my answer. So,
Are you there, Tamara, or can we help you? Can we send you an ambulance or something? You all right?
so much. Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah, well
Pleasure.
done. Woo.
Gucci.
Thank you.
lady. Oh no, she's not a sitcom.
No. Helen Hunt is the last one.
Excuse me.
You're Helen Hunt.
Helen.
I loved her so much in Mad About You. Remember that? With
I know
Paul
nothing about
Reiser.
her.
And then what was the movie she was in with Jack Nicholson?
Oh, remember this? Oh, yeah. As Good as It
And
Gets.
she's in the rain. Yes, as good as it gets. Oh, that's
I love that movie.
I
love that movie.
She's done
Tell me
it
who.
for a while.
They'll stop my heart as much as you. Tell me all your secrets and I'll
I've
tell
lost
you
my
most of mine. They say nobody's perfect.
I don't want to bring it back
That's
to-
really true this time. I don't have the answers. I don't have a plan. All I have is you. So help me understand. Okay, you're in. 40 million, you said, Joel.
Well, I don't want to bring it back to TL, but I'm thinking TL is superior.
And 50 million, you said, Ricky. 75 million, Helen.
Oh my God, I'm so bad at this game.
Sweet.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Oh, yeah. Usher. OMG. You said you like Usher.
I love Usher so much.
You know, he had a store in West Hollywood blocked off when I was there. This is years and years ago. And I walked up to go in and thinking, and I realised it was all blocked off. And he went, it's fine, come in.
Really?
Yeah, and I
That's
walked in.
nice
And
guy.
Was he not threatened by you?
No, but as I walked in, I realised none of this stuff's for me at all. And now I have to be polite and walk around like I want to be in here because it was all like Usher stuff.
Yes, I know. That happens all the time when you go into a store.
Oh, God, what am I doing in here? Oh, no.
Oh,
Walk
damn. And you
straight
couldn't
out.
just leave.
And he clearly knew that there's not stuff in here for me.
I feel so guilty when they've gone to the effort of like welcoming you into the store and then you've done a quick scan. You're like,
Like,
I
you're
hate this.
straight in-
But then you have to be
straight
interested
away.
for a bit.
Do you do the thing where you like pretend to like, try something on, then just pretend to be like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Then I just
Yeah,
end up,
no, I'm good,
buy
thank you.
something out of guilt.
Yeah.
Now, who doesn't love the baseball? I mean, not as much as Michelle in the newsroom, obviously. She's so into the baseball, she's wearing a baseball cap.
She looks so cool. She walked past before and I was like, hey, girl, hey.
I thought it was Missy Elliott when I got to
Was she
work.
walking past like this, like jamming out?
Yeah. She had a boombox on her shoulder. It was all time. It was crazy. I'm like, what's going on in here?
Coat on.
A couple were caught rogering at Rogers Stadium during a Blue Jays baseball game. I saw this on Twitter because I like Twitter for two things: looking at people doing this stuff, or looking at Joel ask for recommendations for things.
I stand by it.
I can go to bed. I'm like, oh, you can clock off for today, Blackers, because you've seen your two things.
I'll ask a question later if you like.
They were seen engaging in the session. We want to know on 13 24 10, where did you do it? These guys were rogering at Rogers Stadium.
That's
And
really...
I have-
She's really
she's on top, he's on the bottom.
riding.
And this is in an actual game, during a game. I mean, that's not the sound of it. That's what's happening around. It shows you how full that stadium is.
I just don't understand why you would want to do it there.
Well, clearly, it's a bucket list thing for them and their fans or whatever. I think it's kind of funny.
But wouldn't you?
But yeah, no, I agree.
Why?
But
Like-
maybe they're big Blue Jays fans.
It's so hectic, that video.
I know.
I reckon on a plane would be fun.
That would be fun. But I would get like clearly it's obvious when you're walking into a bathroom with someone.
Yeah.
Or do you make it like I'll go in first?
Well, I feel
and
like
then-
the only way that you can do it is if you're like on a private jet. You can't really get away with it. Or in
or-
one of those suites in first class, you can.
Or a big international flight where half the plane, like the plane's asleep, even the flight attendants are
Yeah.
kind of sitting in there, just like freaking around.
You know, they have
I know
those,
the
like,
flight attendants
You know
get-
the apartments on the planes now, and they have like or you can open up two suites. Like that's the time to do it.
I know, if you went, I mean...
You got to spend a lot of money to do that. You just do it at home.
I was thinking Melbourne
or
to
at the hotel
Hobart
when
on
you
a
land.
Jetstar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Asking, can I get a blanket? Thanks. No, what's that for? We don't have blankets.
Yeah, no questions.
Stop asking. Well, can I borrow your jacket then?
Yeah, while I'm eating my hot as the sun noodles that never cool down, even after you landed,
Oh,
you
no,
still
they're
can't actually
boiling.
eat them.
Yeah, because on those really long flights, the flight attendants do like disappear, and it gets very quiet.
It does.
I remember I was flying up the fancy end once with my manager to the comedy festival in Montreal, and they were all asleep. So Mel got behind the bar and started shaking cocktails, and then the flight attendant, one of them, woke up and was like, "You can't do that. You can't be serving guests. We were making drinks for people."
Oh, that would have been a real hoot.
It was a hoot.
The most fun part of that story, though, was you pretending you don't often fly up that end.
I called it the pointy end.
You were like, by
I
chance.
was lucky enough to be flying.
I'm trying.
Even though, if anyone who follows you on Instagram knows that is BS. Now, Danny, rogering in public, whereabouts?
In the car park at the airport after I had my self-administering session.
Oh my God, it's you again, Danny. I love you.
Hang on.
This is Danny. That's
In
told
the
us that
airport
amazing
car
story.
park, that after you were looked after yourself in the car park before picking up your boyfriend on the way back from
Husband, wasn't
serving.
it?
Husband, yeah, from Afghanistan. So in my excitement of seeing him and the lack of oxygen to my brain, I forgot where I parked the car and picked him up and was so excited and had to get the security guard and a golf cart 1 hour later to find the vehicle. And we couldn't wait till we got home because we hadn't seen each other for like
my
just think
goodness,
you have
you
the
are
best
a rock.
relationship. I love it.
You're still together, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Oh, good stuff, yeah.
Yes, yeah, 20 years and April.
Amazing.
20
Never
years.
stop calling Danny. I think
I
that's
know, Danny's
brilliant.
amazing. Here's a Rod drink for everyone. Have a lovely night. Thanks, Danny. We will see you all tomorrow. Quick draw guest tomorrow after 5. And just more fun from 3, really.
Non-stop fun.
Oh, Cameron Diaz chat. No, I'm kidding.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.